Hello everybody, Pioneer here, ready to brighten up your day, and today we're playing Genshin Impact. That's kind of cool. I've been playing this game for a little while already, and I thought I'd record something of the new expansion, or just the new part, that was added, like, Thursday last week, I think. Actually, that was like 3 days ago. So, I just wanted to check it out, and I thought, hey, why not make a video of it? So here I am, making a video of it. Ooh, pretty. Now, a lot of the story beats here, most of you ain't gonna understand, but I hope that the gameplay is just enough to keep you interested. I'm gonna be taking your purple melons, Jones. Bye. I'm supposed to talk to Kageyama here. Hola.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
I am technically here to find my sister.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Epic.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Technically we have, briefly. But I'm gonna try to stay as quiet as possible during those little dialogue sections, so... this is gonna be a story-based thing, purely... Ooh, hello! Teleportation! Waypoint. Where's the tower? There it is! Statue of the Seven, here I come. You're gonna give me power. Here I come. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh well. Oh, I'm standing on their sand garden. Gravel garden. Whatever it's called. Hola! Sweet, a new statue. Let's heckin' go. Got you, lizard. Wow. Let's see what you're made of, statue. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Whoa! There it is. Oh, this is only one half. 1/3, it seems. Look at all that ocean. Look at all that ocean. Holy macaroni. That's a lot of ocean. And now I should also have... I guess I have to resonate with it first. Here we go. Unlimited power! Lol. Oh, look, I'm all purple now.
Yeah.
Whoa! Holy mackerel, that is a long cooldown. Dang, bruh. Yo, look at this place. What happens if I hold it? Nothing. Alright. But I much prefer Animo over Electro. I mean, that was cool, but Animo is much more useful. That right there is so nice.
Please have your documents and proof of identification ready. Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Robert. Wait, are you the guy who... I think there's a Robert in Mondstadt. Anyway, Animo, it can suck in other elements.
Windblade.
And that's really nice. So instead of, if there's like a small fire nearby, you can suck in the fire, and then this, this big old whirlwind of wind will turn into a giant whirlwind of fire. Is super nice. Is super nice. Eureka. I don't think that's how you pronounce her name. But it's funny.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Resident, okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Okay, I have 2 million mora, but goodness gracious!
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
I wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
My goodness, man.
But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Nice. I'll let this play through before I start talking. The residency application is processed smoothly at the Outlander Affairs Agency. Oh, thank you, Mr. Toma. Or just
What?
Toma.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
Huh?
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Oh.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Wow!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That's very different from the two other gods I've met already. One is like beyond lazy. The other one reigned quite well, I have to admit. Both have stopped doing their, godly duties. One, because they were super freaking lazy. Two, the other one believed that their job was already complete. And so, after a couple thousand years, they're like, alright, I think I'm done. I'ma just sit back. Humans got it. They're cool and all. Yeah, yeah. Anyway.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
I wouldn't want to run into the Raiden Shogun, to be honest.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Whoa there, buddy. Hold your horses. You mean the Raiden Shogun, the lady who is crazy? Yeah? From all I've heard, she sounds crazy.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there...
Oh, I don't have auto play on.
Connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Gotcha,
I like to do
homie.
things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
That's one way to put it, yeah, Paimon.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
Not
Here's
a
the
fixer
situation.
is.
As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Karisu, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alright, homie. I really hope I don't have to do a lot of editing on this. Oh, he's here. Hi, Robert. Bye, Robert. Old people. Nice house, bruh. Oh, this must be the trading agency. Ah, Karisu! Kaisa! What? That was so random. Hola!
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
I bet not, good sir. I bet not.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
What?
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
I wonder if it's in response to Morax, the Geo-Archon. The reason why Mora is called Mora. Morax is capable of creating gold from nothing. So, Morax created the currency the entire world uses. But now Morax is no longer Morax. He has delegated himself to the role of a mortal because he's done being a god. His duty is over and all that jazz. So, yeah. Yeah. No more Mora. Mora can't be created. So, hopefully there's enough Mora in the world. You know, economy and all that stuff. Doubt it, though. It doesn't seem to be inflation in this world. So, you know, hopefully it's all better. But I guess whatever the heck Crystal Marrow is supposed to be in response of the Geo-Archon going poof. Sucky wucky.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
In his youth, wow.
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Ugh.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
You mean that board game? Yeah. What? I confused myself with that joke.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
This is absurd treatment. Can't you discuss the situation?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
That sucks, bruh. Sucks big time.
Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Fontaine. Oh, is that the next place? Fontaine. Wow, that sounds like Fountain. Is it gonna be the Water Archon's place? I would have expected like a Water Archon's place to be like the ocean or a giant lake. It's probably surrounded by like, it probably surrounds a lake. Anyway, maybe Fontaine. No, let's continue.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
We should, yeah, the vendor. I think we should deal with the vendor.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
I'll find it.
Well,
Don't you
it
worry.
sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down.
Epic.
If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
All right, sir.
We're on the case.
I really hope people in Fontaine dress like you, because you got some style, good sir. Reminds me of like a tavern worker in like the Wild West. Ooh, that would be a cool region idea. Aw, the leaves don't get pushed up like they do in Ghost of Tsushima. That'd be so cool. That would also kill my PlayStation. Because, I mean, I figured out what the buzzing in the background of my videos is. It's my mic picking up my PlayStation 4's fan. The thing is so loud. I can hear it through my headphones. I feel so bad for the poor thing. It's a Slim. Excuse me. Bubble in my throat. It's a Slim, so it's even smaller than the normal PlayStation 4. So it's got even worse ventilation. Why did they even make Slims, dude? I don't get it. Anyway, hopefully my PlayStation doesn't die anytime soon. I mean, I got it like 2018, so it's not that old. I already had the hard drive break though. That's a story for another day. Let's continue with the game. I'm getting sidetracked here. I really hope that's the reason why there's buzzing in my videos. Not just my mic's dumb or something. Are you it, Werner? Oh, yeah. Yo, Dusklight crystals from Destiny 2. Yo! What? This man's traveling to a different dimension to get these crystals, dude.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
But I'm the fixer around these parts. You think he'd believe me?
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your
The
goods?
sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
Your hair looks funny.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
No. I came here to trick you into giving me your supply secrets, and I was gonna put you out of business.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Not by a single Bro, the world is out of Mora. Stop being so stingy.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case. Let's go talk to Toma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Yeah, we're gonna ask a guy who knows more than you. We're gonna put you out of business. Loser. Funny haircut. I can't really say anything when I haven't had a haircut in like a year, maybe. I think it's almost. It's been a very long time since I've had a haircut. Toma! You sussy looking. I messed up the joke anyway. Let's just. Toma, friend!
That was quick. You resolved it already?
No, not at all.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Yeah. You're gonna have to help us, help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you
Epic.
to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar.
That's good.
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by.
Aw.
But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently.
About that.
I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Ah, he left them and now he's getting back at them for not, I'm guessing, helping him. Because it seems like they didn't help him or anything. Anyway, I shouldn't get ahead of myself.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
He was dressed up like a local, I think. So, I don't know.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
At least I get the impression he was a local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma.
That's why he had a weird looking haircut. Cause it's not a haircut you'd find here. I was wondering why he had such a funny looking haircut. Ha! I can't say so for myself, as my character looks like he hasn't gotten a haircut for a very long time as well.
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Oh, poor guy.
Huh. What a bummer.
Indeed.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
In fact, he spun back around with a freaking knife, dude. Like, jeez.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Got
Really?
it.
Is that all you need to know?
I guess so. He nodded.
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Hey, buddy, I'm from Mondstadt. I mean, I woke up in Mondstadt. Or something. Love this game's story, by the way. Wish I had the idea of recording earlier. But I thought, hey, new place, fresh new start-ish. So, might as well document my journey from the beginning. Throw in a bit of my own little pizzazz, if you will. Alright, sir, with your dusk light shards. Frickin' Destiny veteran, aren't you? Huh. Play Destiny
What
2
are
in your
you
free
doing
time,
back
don't
here?
you, sir?
Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Someone got a form of freedom. You just gotta pull that? You just gotta throw that whole, hey, you're from the city of freedom. Not anymore. Not anymore, bud. Jeez. It's the wind that let me back here to you. I think Inazuma has their own wind thing, so I think mentioning freedom.
Huh?
We'll get on
Where is
his
this
nerve.
coming from?
Dandelion wine. Is that even a thing? I don't think you could get wine from dandelions. On a day like this. It's nighttime right now, so I think a bard's serenade would be perfect right now.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Hey! I got through that dense haircut of yours, didn't I? What's going on here? Oh, am I supposed to give him something that reminds him of Mondstadt? Okay, I'm gonna have to get closer to the TV for this. I've got dandelion seeds, mushrooms. I'll give him the dandelion seeds. Yeah, dandelion seed. Here's some dandelion seeds, bruh.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
Jeez, how long have you been here, Werner?
The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
Let the wind lead, may the Animo Archon protect you.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's working!
Dang it! Stupid! I was adjusting my band and,
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Try to imagine.
Close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty chop suey. Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames virtue spread to all and never be extinguished. I've never heard anybody say that.
Xiao lanterns.
Ah, the lantern ride!
The lantern ride. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
His eyes are. Wait, let me get a closer look. Wait. Yeah, his eyes are open. They're not closed.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Hey.
He really does miss Leah Harbor.
I've got an active imagination too.
Leeway.
Leeway. Core Lapis is a big thing in Leeway. So yeah, I think Core Lapis will do. I can give away at least one piece.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean.
That's a bit poetic for my taste, but alright.
I run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away.
Nerd.
Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
Paimon. Always straight to the point. Not really straight
They're
to the
so
point. I don't know how to
resilient.
speak.
None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough.
Oh,
So
Werner.
I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people? Tell me, Werner.
All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
Alright, Werner.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you. Come get a drink with your friends for the
But I
association.
betrayed them.
Oh,
I can't show my face there.
I didn't switch the option, but it doesn't matter.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
Yeah, come on,
It's a
Werner.
scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions.
I'll go take him out. Don't you worry, buddy. I'll just drive a sword through his heart.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it.
You mean the Dusklight shards from Destiny 2, the EDZ?
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
What the? Oh, so you don't even get to keep the money. The money you receive from your buddies, you don't even get to keep for yourself. That's stinky.
It's plain evil. gouging them like this?
Why? Why are you trying to ruin your country? I don't understand.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious.
Oh?
As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Heck yeah, buddy. Let's go, Werner.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go, Werner. Take us there. He's gone. He teleported. Or I blinked and he was just gone. Turned around and I saw him dash past. Like the wind. He was gone. Before he even start. I don't know, man. It's been a while since I made a video, so I really don't know how to act. Plus, I'm standing up to be away a little further. Oh, hello! You're from Snezhnaya! I recognize your coat. Anyway, I'm standing up. And when I stand up, I pace and I get a little bit more... What's the word? I'm trying to think. Animated. And so, you can't see what I'm doing, but my actions... they're meant to add a little bit more pizzazz. In fact, I just did a motion when I said pizzazz. And with my voice as well incorporated, and it sort of turns into this little act I'm doing. You know, as if I was, you know, some sort of stage performer. Something like that, you know. Yeah. So, sorry if I'm acting a little different from normal. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? We've got, there hasn't been any combat here. I'm starting to get worried that my characters aren't up to par. Yegor, you've already come past. Don't tell me you're walking in circles, my dude. Alright, let's see what's going on here. He looks
it's him.
funny. Sam, don't yell, dude. You'll get caught. Stop yelling. We playing Assassin's Creed now, dude? Yeah, we are.
Come out, I can see you.
We're playing Assassin's Creed.
Why are you following me?
I'm not.
Seems like he's noticed us.
No, dude. We have to, like, restart? Yeah, we're restarting. We're playing Assassin's Creed now. What the heck? Yeah, it's him. It's him. After him. Ah.
Many Outlanders are having trouble. Feel free to visit the International Trade Association.
Get down.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Can I go in the buildings like Assassin's Creed? I just realized they haven't had a...
He's getting further and further away.
They haven't made
Catch up a little.
an Asian style Assassin's Creed yet, have they?
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
No, it's not. You literally just go house to house, and if they refuse, you beat them
who
up.
else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
By brought into line, you mean put out of business, right?
What was that sound?
Oh, that's out.
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás, sir?
Getting further and further away. Let's
Bro,
catch up a little.
you're worse than Assassin's Creed, Paimon. Hey, cool. This is unique, to say the least.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
Werner, yeah.
It looked like
Sticking your neck out a little too far.
Didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
It's a bomb! He tricked us. We're gonna blow up it. Dig. Let's go. Is it a bomb?
Whoa, it's a ledger.
That code for bomb?
Boring! Hyman thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, there's no reason why I came along. Even if we did find the Mora, we would give it to the Trade Association. I'm gonna go with the top.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A
Awesome.
clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Epic, Werner.
Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
No, you're coming with, bro.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
No, he is.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
No, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, dude. We're going.
Huh.
Come on.
Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
No. Come on. No, you're coming with. And he teleported away again. Great. I mean, to be fair, I teleport away sometimes too, so... like, literally teleport. They have a teleporting feature. I can literally teleport right after a conversation as well. Oh. Perfect timing.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Well, guess what, good sir? You're the one making a mockery of the rules here. Kaijiro? Nag my headset cord.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
No! Your worst nightmare.
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Bum, bum, bum!
Huh? Is this true?
Yes!
You've been swindling us!
Indeed!
Well, you see, the taxes,
You're in danger.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Sure thing, Karisu. Whatever your name is. Karisu reads through each and every item in the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger.
Indeed it is.
So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
Public execution.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Right.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Right.
Huh? Is that a threat?
Yes.
Are you threatening me?
Yes! I have, multiple times already. This is his first time.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
You mean a threat, Karisu? That sounds like a threat, Karisu.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
Hold up, let me collect my thoughts. He's the one in charge, not me. You can
I believe
continue.
you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions. regulations.
Capitalism, am I right? Actually, this is. They're not even using the money. They're using some other item.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Uh-oh.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Uh-oh.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief. You've arrived.
Uh-oh.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
If only Harrison had shut his mouth. Papa gets you, Harrison! Hey!
Gentlemen, come now.
Oh, hi, Toma.
Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
I thought he was the fixer. Why does no one frickin' know this guy? I don't know anything about a fixer, bro.
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon. Context. Okay, apparently that title doesn't have any weight with these people.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Okay.
Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady...
Okay. The young lady of our clan some courtesy? What is that? Is that a pipe?
of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
Oh. Ooh, that's bold words.
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi.
I don't know what that means at all.
I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Yeah, I'd assume so as well, since you just threatened their lives.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's
Hola.
the one who found a way to turn things around.
Yep, that's me.
If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Hopefully.
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
You got it, gamer. Well, before we have that conversation, I'd like to end it off for today. I've been playing this game all day long, trying to get to this section of the game. So, I'd like to take a small little break, if you wouldn't mind. In the meantime, you can watch some of my other videos. They're on my channel, and you can watch them whenever you want, over and over again, too, if you'd like. You should do that. You should also share it around, and if you would be so kind as to like the video, subscribe, notification bell, other things, you know the drill. And the drill being, have a nice day. Anyway, I'll see all you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Adios. Au revoir. Memento mori.